Hello everybody, my name is Subagin, and welcome back to the mess that is my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new fusion rifle, the scatter signal, and why, for me, it is the best fusion rifle in the game, or at least of the legendary variants that there is. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so let's talk about this fusion rifle that I've been talking about, the scatter signal. Now, to understand why I like this fusion rifle so much and why I think it's the best out of all of them, even the arc one with Volt Shot, is because of certain perk combinations that make it just honestly very easy to use. And so let's look at them real quick. So on the left column, you have some decent perks. You know, you have Perpetual Motion, Overflow, Surplus, Enlightened Action. You've got the new one, Slice, if you want to cause sever to your targets. All these are pretty good. You know, they help passively in some way or form. Personally, I like Enlightened Action just because with one shot you can get the max stacks of reload and handling just for shooting your gun. And since it's a fusion rifle, yeah, you'll get it off pretty easily. Now, in the right, there aren't really that there's not a lot of good combinations here that I see that are very interesting. We have, you got Under Over, which is not very, good in my opinion. I don't see a use for it. Got a Dodge Deal, which increases your damage by 30%, but you have an increased charge time. With Deconstruct, which is not really a perk for boss damage. You have Kickstart, which is getting bonus damage and charge rate, but it's not really that good. You have Attrition Orbs, Hatchling, Deconstruct, and then we have Controlled Burst. Now, why Controlled Burst is so good is because it's so easy to proc in terms of doing boss damage. Let me explain. What Controlled Burst is landing every shot in a burst grants this weapon increased damage and reduced charge time for a short duration. So, that damage boost is a 20% damage boost and a 10% decrease in charge time. Which that charge time doesn't sound like a lot, but here's the thing. We are using a rapid fire fusion rifle with a good charge time masterwork. So you're bringing the charge time even lower and getting out your amp mag a lot quicker. With that, this makes it a very, very good fusion rifle. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, the only rapid fire fusion rifle to get Controlled Burst. Now, I did a damage comparison with all of the fusion rifles that were king at one point. Cartesian Coordinate, I did Riptide, and I did Scatter Signal. Both these guns that we're comparing it to, both have Lead from Gold and Vorpal Weapon. And then Cartesian has accelerated coils, while Riptide has liquid coils. And the Scatter Signal also has liquid coils and a Hammerforged rifling and and a charge time masterwork. So all of them have a charge time masterwork to make it even across all the boards. And since this is a 1600 activity, power level does not matter. And also, we are going to use the iterative loop since it is also a rapid fire frame. And we're going to be using the Lead from Gold and Bold Shot variant with liquid coils and a charge time masterwork. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get to all the total damage numbers that we got with each fusion rifle. So my Cartesian Coordinate with a charge time masterwork and accelerated coils with Vorpal Weapon and Lead from Gold hit for 597,000 damage. The Riptide with liquid coils and Vorpal hit for 622,000 damage. The Iterative Loop did about 700,000 damage. Merciless hit for 676,000 damage. And with the Scatter Signal and using all of its reserves, including the 4 extra shots that we have, we hit for 716,000 damage. So what this basically shows is that in terms of total base damage, and with no reserves, no nothing, just total base damage, Scatter Signal is the king of that. And therefore the king of the rapid fire fusion rifles. Now there probably are other combinations that fusion rifles I didn't try. I was only strictly looking at the rapid fires since there's a lot of competition for the rapid fire fusion rifles in this slot. So I thought I'd compare it to them, and this is the results I got. So rest of the gameplay is going to be some just the runs of all the fusion rifles I was using, and also at the end with Dragon's Breath and Scatter Signal combo. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Why did I reload? I had no ammo. That it? Yep. Oh my god.